Hello everyone and welcome to Dream Seeker. Every night we enter an infinite realm of possibilities. These are dreams. And I have been a very lucid dreamer since I was a child. So that's why I decided to make this new channel called Dream Seeker. Not only to express my infinite experience regarding dreams, but also to create a community because I think it's a topic that's rarely discussed. I have been doing a dream diary for years. I have an infinite log of dreams and it expands every night. So I thought it would be a great opportunity now that I have more time to create this kind of content because I think it's quite important given that we spend 1/3 of our lives in another reality. So what will this channel be about? First of all, excuse me for my accent because English is not my native language, but I will try to make it so it is easy to understand, okay? I will not talk dreams from a psychological view because I'm no psychologist, but I do have a lot of knowledge and I know how to control them to some point. So I will be giving you all my experiences. I want to create a community. We will be reading other people's dreams. I will be explaining my own dreams and giving my interpretations of them. Moreover, I want to teach you some techniques I've been using to have more dreams, to have more vivid dreams, to lucid dream, and even other things. We will be discussing every aspect of dreams. I am very passionate about this. It's one of the topics. Everyone that knows me, I talk about dreams all the time. So it's really sad that there is no content creator who talks about this topic. So here I am to change that. And I also want you to participate because I want to read your dreams, give you my interpretation of them, and help expand the consciousness. Dreams have also been a great inspiration for my own projects, for my music, and it's kind of crazy that I can come across with a very powerful piece of music just by dreaming, and that I'm not even really able to do that when awake. This is a topic that I will discuss in the next video, I don't know, because I have some abilities in dreams that I do not have in real life. I have a very deep understanding of music, for example, is the clearest example I can think about, but there are also more things, like being able to draw in a very good way, or skills that I can't really do them awake, and I just can't understand it. But I can remember the music I hear, so I'm able to recreate, and I have some musical pieces I have done that are kind of crazy. In fact, I can also teach you how to stop having nightmares, because I had to deal with some really tough nightmares some years ago, but I just stopped having nightmares because I'm not scared of anything really. I've seen some horrendous things in the dream realm, let's call it like that, but I've also seen the most beautiful views of my life. So here we are, and I want this project to be something we build together. I'm really looking forward to make this channel something unique. I don't want this to be about myself, because I'm just the messenger. Dreams talk to me in so many different ways. They have helped me through tough moments in my life, and I may sound a bit crazy, but that's the reality. I've even have some experiences with premonitory dreams, because yeah, I have some really crazy stories regarding premonitory dreams. In fact, I'm going to tell you one. So that this video doesn't... So I had this dream, and this is also a good way to begin to have this system in which I will be describing dreams and then explaining them, and also your dreams. And I also want to read dreams, post it on Reddit, because there are some crazy dreams I want to analyze too. So the content is infinite, because if I run out of ideas, that won't happen because I have a very big log of dreams from these past years. I just can go to sleep, take a nap, and I will have something to tell you about, or I just can read your stories or talk of different aspects in dreams, like the characters, the music, the feelings you can have in dreams, the knowledge you can acquire in dreams, which is kind of weird, the ideas that you can get. Maybe you have a problem, you're thinking about it, and you can't solve it while you're awake, but you go to sleep, you have a dream, and it tells you the solution. Is kind of crazy. And well, let's talk about this dream I told you. So I was in this room, liminal room, with some big ass armors, and they were attacking me. And I have the great ability to feel pain in dreams, so it wasn't really good, because they were kicking me with swords and hammers and all these kind of weapons, but I was Thor, the mythological god, or something like that. So I was fighting them, like it was a Wii game, punching them and all that stuff. And it was this girl looking at me, sitting in the middle of nowhere, and she told me, yeah, do you know you're dreaming? And that blew my mind, because in the moment I wasn't really aware of that. I was just dreaming, normal, not lucid dreaming. But after that, I was teleported to a room full of beds, and I was there like sleeping or something, and I had a book that she gave me because she told something about the book. So we have Thor and a book. The book was very weird. She told something about a war, there were names of people, and at the end of the page it was signed. Her name was there, I read it, and instantly I woke up, I forgot the name. It was weird, it was like in Your Name movie. So I had this dream with someone gifting me a book, something related to Thor, and on this exact morning, my mother bought me a book about Thor. I'm even going to show you the book. Well, it might appear reversed, but this is the book my mother bought me. She hasn't ever bought me a book, and it was kind of weird because I was like, today I dreamed about being Thor and a girl that bought me a book, and then I have this. And I know some of you might be thinking, it's just a coincidence, but I have really crazy stories. This is just 1% of what I can tell you, but I think it's a good example of a dream I can tell you now. So maybe I can make a video talking about all the premonition dreams I have had, and I will tell you that they are not really important. I mean, I just dream a random thing and it happens, but it's not really important. It's like if I dream of seeing this dog in this specific area, and I happen to see that dog in real life, but it doesn't affect my life in any way, so I don't know. I do have heard about people having premonitory dreams that really were creepy, like people dying and all that stuff, and it happened, but that's not my case. I just happen to dream things that are non-important. So, this is the first video. I know it's not the best quality I can give, but we gotta start at some point. So leave any ideas down below. Any ideas you have, I will be reading all the comments, which probably would be like 1 or 2, because this is the first video. But I'm really looking forward to this project, guys. I will be explaining really cool stuff in the next videos. This is probably the weakest video, but I have to upload something, I don't know. It's just the way this works. And the thing is that if you wanna start a project, you gotta start at some point. You can't wait to be the perfect time and have the best angle and the best video and the best script. I'm not reading anything, I'm just talking, so well, I guess I will get better. If you wanna comment a dream, I will be doing probably some videos. Maybe we can do a weekly, I don't know, reading your dreams or something like that, and giving my interpretation of them, because I have a lot of experience. I have been analyzing my own dreams and others. I do think I really have a lot of knowledge, even though I'm not a psychologist or anything. So, see you guys.